What up, you red brick souls? My damn dog. What the hell? What's up, folks? We ain't doing shit. How's my audio? Is the audio coming in all right? What's up, fellas? I go to start my stream and then my dog interrupts me and then she comes back in and then she wanted dinner. And she's like a clock, so I says, yeah, it's got to be close to 5 because she always wants to eat at 5. So I took care of the dog. I was reading the chat though while I was doing it. And I hear you, Daniel. I had some shit happening and I tried to make a stream about it. After I've been trying to make a stream for a couple of days, anytime I fire it up, as soon as I hit start streaming, the camera goes black. So that did it to me all day yesterday until the evening, until I get a phone out to do a screen recording of what they were doing to me. And then as I was doing the screen recording, it came on for the first time after 3 days. I go, ain't that funny too? Like we're really in control. But anyway. So, I was just talking to, actually what I got on the stream is just to distract myself from the world, okay? Sometimes we have to just distract ourselves from the world, and the world can't see the truth. They're distracted with the world, see? And I'm kind of just like fed up with people sometimes and choices people make, and there ain't nothing you can do about it, even if you help them and do something in the right manner. But you know what I'm talking about. So I started this stream just to get myself distracted with some real shit about the crime scene that we live on, you know. And so I was reading those comments, and it's the truth, man. Think we have the only conspiracy is those that have conspired to hide what we're showing you today. See? So that's kind of ironic. And you know, you really got them scared, fellas, because they're blowing stuff up, putting some kind of concrete stuff all over mountains in Japan and China, blowing them up at alarming rate in China. You know, here in America as well, they're doing more demolition of the old red brick past, the melted infrastructure, trying to get a handle on all these underground infrastructure, water infrastructures that are still all over. You know, here in Michigan, you know, in this surrounding area. I grew up in a town called Waterford. Man, lakes everywhere. They are all connected, springs. Old red brick neighborhoods from the past are all strewn through here, and we built upon them. You know, our courthouses, our libraries, our schools, our insane asylums, and our prisons. So, today, in conversation, my brother came up in regard to Niagara Falls because he took my niece, Jolene, his daughter, who lives in Germany, is going to school there. took her to Niagara Falls here. So they're gonna go there, and my brother's dead, by the way. Everybody, the Meltologists know that, but for people who are watching this who don't know, my brother died of alcoholism. He drank himself to death in 2025. But anyway, he took her to Niagara Falls, and they get a story of Niagara Falls. And I shared stuff with Jolene, you know, about Niagara Falls, and what it used to be, and what transpired, and how we moved into these infrastructures and take them over, and how we utilize them, and then reutilize them and repurpose them and so forth. But Niagara Falls, there was a viable water infrastructure, and those were buildings, and after the melt, those are the surviving pockets. Those are the surviving pockets of after the melt in this realm. And there's empirical evidence still today in that body of water, all bodies of water, here in my Great Lakes, underground infrastructures everywhere. Yeah, it is 420 time, for real. 420 time. Daniel, you hit it on the nail. So while we're doing 420, I'm just gonna let this play out here, showing you some of the past of Niagara Falls. And that's Niagara Falls there when it was utilized differently than, you know, what they want to portray and tell us about, you know, what was going on in Niagara Falls, and, you know, who built the Sulaks and all this other nonsense they tell us. So we're gonna turn the tunes back on, and we're just gonna play that. We'll turn the audio off, and this is for educational purposes. This is from another channel here on YouTube. The guy's displaying some Niagara Falls somewhere on one of my discs, and I'm sure I could hit up just about Dean and Spartan Red, and they got a lot of these images already of these particular areas that is in this video. So we'll just play that on with a little tunes. Wow, it's 420. Fuck you, Ed. Fuck you, Google. Oh shit, man. Daniel, Mr. Beast fan, Dean, man. I needed a good laugh, man. Yeah, this is Niagara Falls, and this is all naturally carved out by the Ice Age. Yeah, Mr. Geology Man. Stop smoking rocks. Later, dude. Drive safe. Thanks for stopping by there. Drive safe. So, just one of them days, man. I just made this stream just to make some noise, get away, and plus YouTube's been hassling me. Like Daniel and other people with, I don't know, whatever. Stealing intellectual property and then keeping it away from others, see? Because that's what they did to me when they took my channel. They stole my intellectual property and didn't even comply by their own rules to do it. So there. Fuck you too. So we're gonna make some noise here. Let it roll. We got open stream here. I gotta go blow me a cigarette. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette and check on my woman, Linda. And I'm gonna have the beach blasting here and the stream going. Look at the Niagara Falls there. Yeah, that was carved out by a geological lie. Okay, and Meltology's here to tell you why. Fervent Heat's in the chat. Need any professional advice about Meltology? Hit him up in the link. Dean the Machine. Daniel, Mr. Beast fan just stepped out. He's driving around in Canada trying to run over some deer for dinner. Yeah, they got a restaurant called Roadkill Restaurant. I hear you, sir. Yeah, we got a vent. Yeah. Sometimes it's a wonder, you know, you get to a certain point and you can see when other people start getting it in the phases they went through getting there in regard to what they were looking at, and, you know, from discovering that everything about, you know, NASA programs are fraud, and these steps that I've seen people take, and likewise myself, you know. And then when you get to a point and you start discovering those people who are in the game to do what we're doing, but they're not on our side, see, and you come to a point to that, and then people start calling you all kind of things and deranged and all that when you see things that they can't. And but Meltology is what brought you there, see, finding that truth, man, and everything becomes more just plain Jane. Like, that's a lie what you're telling us, you know, with this millions of years and Ice Age and carving, you know, everything out and all that. Meltology, with the minds that we have in Meltology today, that all could be just tore apart. All their hypothesis and conjuncture about carbon dating, all that stuff's nonsense. Meltology brings that to the forefront. We live on a crime scene. We're gonna go have a smoke. Meltology. Many channels out there. Maybe I'll get a link page. I have to make a link page with all the people who are in Meltology and put it up there. I'd like to get a website, build a website, man. I used to make money building websites. I used to build a lot of websites for people. I used to be ibugme.com and youbugme.com. And I had a handle by the name Googleizer. Made a lot of money through Skype before Oprah bought it and screwed the whole program up for me. Be right back. Gonna smoke and check on my girl. Peace, everybody. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. If you get shut down, I didn't do it. You rock, Big Jim. Big Jim's in the house, stopping by to say hello. What up, dude? What's going down? That's a smart way to go there, Daniel. The healthy way. The whiter the ash, the better the pot. I've grown, the best pot I ever smoked is the stuff I've grown, swear. I'm sure you feel the same way. As long as you got good genetics with seeds to start with, or some good clones from somebody that you trust. Yeah, that's the way I go too. I make hash once a year. And I smoke my hash, and it's always good. Good old bubble hash, and I grow that, and I make marijuana honey. And I put it away so I have it all through the winter. I have my marijuana honey and prepare that way. That's right. Holistically. I don't get sick, and I ain't been injected. And all the people that have been ain't doing so good. So there it is. Stay healthy. Eat right. Sleep right. Don't let yourself get too hungry, too angry, too lonely, too tired. All right. You got a reliable source. That's good. I know a guy around here, and I don't know who suckered him into it, but he paid $750 for a particular seed. I said, what? Man, where have you been when I had 10,000 different seeds of different strains? Sour diesel, and I had so many, I had blue haze, and white widow, San Fernando Valley Kush. So many different strains I've grown, you know, since they've allowed it in this state. So when they first started, I got a little overzealous, and I had like $500 a month light bills and shit, you know, running, you know, 1,000-watt hydrogen, you know, those big old bulbs, what the hell they call them? The brain lock up. You know why? Because guess what? I think it is 420. Is it 420? Look at that clock up there. I think it says 420. Yeah. I'm stuck on 420. It's like the one in my backyard. 420 for James Breeden. We got some. That's Candyland, Applejack mix. Grind it up here in the old grinder. So, this one is to Jen. We're burning one for Jen for hooking up Dean the Machine. Thanks for hooking up Dean the Machine. We love it. Snapdragon. to those who can see. I'm gonna take 2 hits for those who can't see. You know? Yeah, I hear what you mean there. That's why when you do have good genetics of a plant, yeah, I regret letting go of this one White Widow strain that I grew. It was the best White Widow I ever had in my life, man. The top bud, when it was dried out, weighed 29.5 grams. Well, that's almost a troy ounce for that bud. I got it from this guy who sells, he's a multimillionaire. He sells to the DJs around here and the sports people. Because I delivered pot to a couple of Red Wings. Why I used to deliver pot and do other work for the guy. My aunt dated him. I did stuff on his property and stuff. His dogs loved me more than they loved him. He came home from work and they'd sit by my side. He'd say, "Get over here," and they'd just keep sitting by my side. Huh? They fell in love with his old ass, that's why. I played with them. They're big old dogs. They weighed more than me. 2 of them. That's right. All right, let's see. What are we doing here?
every wash count.
What the fuck?